Yo, what is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, bringing you the next matchup in the DLC character tournament. And so if you're new, real quick, got a couple rules for you to follow so you can participate, and it's very easy to. You only get one vote per person. The way to vote is down in the comments. Simply type the name of one of the characters in today's matchup that you'd rather see as a DLC fighter for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And you can tell by the name of the characters who's in the matchup for today by, well, either the title of the video or the thumbnail of the video. So, and I will get to that matchup in just a minute. So, yeah, I guess the other rules are, not that you guys have to follow this, but it's a double elimination tournament, meaning character has to lose 2 times before they are officially eliminated. And, yeah, I already said one vote per person. Let's see, the tournament goes until there's a winner, obviously. If there's a tie in the voting, I'll flip a coin, break the tie. Easiest way to do it. So, I think with that out of the way, those are pretty much the rules. Oh, voting also stays open for just 1 week, so 1 7-day period, and then we figure out the results. So last week, we had a matchup, so we're going to go over the results for that today. And that was the last quarterfinal matchup in the winner's bracket. So if you lose, you just drop to the loser bracket. Then if you lose from there, then you're done because, you know, double elimination. So, quarterfinal match, the last one from the winner's bracket, we had Tails taking on Sora. The winner gets to face Geno, and, well, I guess I kind of spoiled it by I mean, I wasn't going to put a mystery, whatever. We already know. Tails won. Yes, Tails actually beat Sora. Check this out. Tails, 77 votes. Sora, 57. Tails pulls off another upset. I was very surprised. I honestly thought Sora was going to win. I don't know. I just felt that way. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised by Tails anymore, but I thought we were going to get the 2 square ups, Geno against Sora, but not right now. It's not going to happen. So Tails, congrats, moves on to face Geno, which happens to be today's matchup as well. So, yeah, Sora is not done. Real quick, I want to show you Tails. Tails has defeated Sora, Dixie Kong, and Ryu Hayabusa. Those are 3 pretty big name characters right there. So Tails is Cinderella of the tournament, I'd say, so far. Tails is very surprising to me. Very surprising. So, Sora is not done, though, because, like I said, double elimination tournament. Got to lose twice. So, Sora drops down to the loser bracket, where Sora will end up taking on the winner of Master Chief and Elma, and that should come up on Saturday. Yes, because tomorrow, Friday, yeah, that'll come up on Saturday. So, we could have a potential Sora against Master Chief. That'd be... What? Is that a sentence that's ever been uttered in the history of games? I don't think so. But, yeah, anyway, that's Saturday. So, let's get to today, Thursday. Today's matchup. Geno and Tails. Can Tails pull off yet another upset? I mean, potentially. He's already beat Sora, Dixie Kong, Ryu Hayabusa. Wow. All right, so I'm going to start with Geno. I mean, at this point, if you've watched the tournament, if you watched any of these videos, I've already said it, all that I can really say about Geno. I mean, he's wanted by not only Sakurai, but the fan base. He'd be a really cool character. He's from an old series, you know, not an old series, well, kind of an old series, but an older game, you know, came out, what, like over 20 years ago, Super Mario RPG and the Legend of the 7 Stars. Such a great game, and a lot of people started gravitating towards Geno, and Sakurai's kind of envisioned his playstyle similar to how Mii Gunner plays. And if you like that playstyle, if you've tried that out, then you might like how Geno could potentially, you know, his playstyle, how that could be played. And I don't know, there's just something about Geno that a lot of people gravitate towards. It's his look. I mean, especially if you don't know a character, a lot of people, let's face it, a lot of people are going to base what they think about the character on the looks. Let's be honest. If you've never heard or seen Geno before, let's say he was in Smash Bros., and you pick up the game and you look at the roster and go, Geno, who is that? And maybe you're just like, all right, he's got a cool design, I'll try him out. And then maybe you like him, maybe you don't. But yeah, a lot of people just, I don't know. I guess they like the design. Overall, he's very popular. Moveset is pretty easy. He's got this little gunny thingy on his arm. He's in like, what, Super Smash Brothers Crusade? I think it's like a fan sort of game. And he's got some cool potential moves in there. Again, like I was saying, Sakurai kind of envisioned Geno's moveset similar to the Mii Gunner. So you got some similarities there. You can like envision how you would want his moveset to kind of be. But I think it'd be really cool. But the only problem is yes, he belongs to Square. Does Square ever let us use Geno in playable form? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, from a business standpoint, and this is a point that I don't think gets brought up a lot. From a business standpoint, Square gains nothing from letting Nintendo use Geno in Smash Bros. They don't gain anything. I mean, sure, they'll get the money for the license for Nintendo to use the character, but if Nintendo approaches Square and says, "Hey, we want to use we'd like to have you get one of the guest spots for DLC in Smash Bros." Square's gonna have their own list of characters. Like, all right, well, maybe we're thinking this, and Nintendo's like, well, how about Geno way down here at the bottom? And Square's like, who is that? Do we even own the rights to that character? Because it's not somebody that's like out in front, that they're promoting, and you're not gonna just go ahead and throw some random character from over 20 plus years ago that you have no intentions to do anything with. So, my opinion, they should just sell them to Nintendo then, because Nintendo would use them, and we could put them in Smash, and then end this debate. But yeah, again, from a business standpoint, it doesn't make sense for Square to be like, all right, yeah, go ahead and use them. As much as the fans want them, there's no promoting it for Square. There's no reason Square should do it. I hope they would, and I hope Nintendo and Square could make an agreement. But I don't know. I guess that's my hope. I'd love to see Geno in the game. He's one of my probably top 5 characters I want to see at this point. There's not a lot of characters that I really want to see. Geno is one of those that I'd really like to see. But let's move on to Geno's opponent, Tails. Tails is I don't know. Ever since, and I got a picture coming up showing the fake screen here, but ever since, and I mentioned this last week as well, but ever since Tails and Sonic were that April Fool's joke way back in Smash Melee, defeat 20 enemies in Cruel Brawl, and you unlock Sonic and Tails. And by the way, that was almost impossible. That was very difficult. I remember getting on the bus. My friend picked up he had some magazine, and he goes, "Oh my god, look, you can unlock Tails and Sonic." I'm like, "No, you can't." He goes, "Yeah, just do it like this, blah, blah, blah." And of course, we get off of school that day, we go home, and I tried like crap to do it. I think the highest I got up to like 7 kills in the Cruel Brawl, and I'm like, this is impossible. How are you supposed to get 20? And then shortly after that, it came out as an April Fool's joke, but we all went to school the next day. We were all like, yo, hey, did you unlock Tails? Oh, yeah, I totally unlocked him. Everyone saying they unlocked Tails and Sonic, and they used them, and they were the greatest characters ever. It was such a cool time, and just from that point, I've always thought it was a really awesome idea to have Sonic and Tails in Smash Bros. Hey, we got Sonic. He was, one of the first 2 third-party characters in Smash Bros. And now Sonic, if there's a third-party series, in my opinion, that deserves a second rep from that series, not the company, not Sega, but the series, so Sonic, I'd think, in my opinion, Sonic would be the series to get or deserves that second rep. I mean, Shadow, he got screwed over. He's still an assist trophy. Should have been an Echo Fighter at least. I think fans would have been happy with that at least. Knuckles is an assist trophy. Eggman is just a spirit. Tails is like a background character. So in one of the stages, I just feel like, I don't know, Tails, the Sonic series, I guess they could have been represented in a better way. Here's that screen I'm talking about. So here's the characters. I'm sorry, it's kind of blurry. It's hard to find one of these, but it's 3 rows, and then where Tails is, where my mouse is going over, and then where Sonic is. I'm pretty sure those were the random, random character buttons, and then they attached these fake. Everyone believed these are so great, but everyone attached these fake photos of Sonic and Tails, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it is real." Nah, it was fake. But yeah, so it would just be such a cool thing to see Tails in the game, and then plus we could finally be like, yeah, I did unlock Sonic and Tails. What did you do? Did you unlock both of them? Yeah, I beat them and unlocked them by Cruel Brawl. That'd be fun. So I mean, in terms of third party, Tails is up there. His name is up there. He's well known. Same thing for Geno. I don't know. This one's tough. If I had to pick a character that I think would have the better likeliness, this is weird. I think Tails might have the better chance because I don't. At this point, I want Geno. Like I said, he's in my top 5, and my vote is going to be for Geno for this matchup. I'm voting Geno, but I just feel that Square's not going to give the rights to Nintendo to let him use them in Smash Bros. I don't think that's going to happen, so I think Tails has the better chance, even though he's already in the game, and the DLC is going to be just, you know, from series that are already unwrapped in Smash, and Geno would technically count as a Mario character, so whatever, you know, both the characters, I guess, don't really have that great of a chance, to be honest, but who knows, maybe Nintendo throws a surprise our way, you never know. But, yeah, for me, my vote is definitely going to be for Geno here. I just like the character so much. I think the potential there is just, you know, amazing, and I would love to see it. So yeah, my vote is for Geno. So that leaves the last question: who are you gonna vote for, Geno or Tails? And with that being said, we got to go over the sneak peek for tomorrow's episode. So let's go. What matchup is it gonna be? Looks like the matchup is gonna be Lloyd Irving. Oh, okay, so the result... Okay, back up just a bit. So the results is going to be Skull Kid and Crash Bandicoot. Then the winner of that takes on Lloyd Irving in tomorrow's matchup. So we'll find out the results, I guess, before the video starts, because you'll see them in the thumbnail or the title or whatever, but not really a big spoiler. Anyway, you're going to see it tomorrow anyway. So, yeah, that's the sneak peek for tomorrow. Nothing left to say, but hopefully you guys enjoyed as usual. I look forward to the voting, as always, and hopefully we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.